so we're in business. 14 North, heading to Williamson. About to get some, what are we looking at? We're looking at the wind farm.
Wind farms.
This is Joey and his badass
Green Ford Fiat.
with a surprisingly Alright, yeah, so we have like 175 miles till we get to Bishop, which is just north of the trailhead, so we got a little bit of driving to do, but it's all good. Alright, we'll check back in. Alright, still on the road, going through Red Rocks Canyon. It's part of the state park. Probably still like an hour and a half or something away, but thought this is worthwhile to check out, especially with all the construction.
Yeah, the construction.
Especially with the construction. There's Joey after his Jack in the Box burger.
Not that good.
Not that good.
Not that good.
Joey tried to poop on the plane twice. No success, unfortunately. There you have it. Gorgeous. It's got a double lazy eye. Sometimes the top gets stuck, sometimes the bottom.
The cam is hooked together.
There we go. Alright, check it back in. Still on the road. But we're getting into the High Sierra. You can see past that beautiful profile. That looks like the southern end of the Sierras, the High Sierras, 14ers. We're like...
You always pick that up when we're going construction.
Yeah, right. It's gorgeous. Yeah, we're probably like 8 miles away from picking up the permit, probably 25 miles from the trailhead. I'm gonna stop boring people with car movies. Alright, so I said I wasn't gonna do another car video. I'm doing another car video.
That was my request.
It was Joey's request. There's this thing. Objects in camera are closer than they appear. But we're on Onion Valley Road, creeping up to what's going to be about, looks like 8 miles of dirt roads in our Ford Fiesta lime green. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know if you probably can't tell from the video, but there's still some snow up high on some of these peaks, so water's not going to be any issue at all. But pretty sick view.
This is like that painting you see. You're on like a 2-lane road, just driving straight to the mountain, you know?
Did you just make this a rated PG-13?
We'll edit it out. That's where we're headed. There's Mike. Our Fiesta did surprisingly well on the off-road. I'm actually surprised there's a lot of other people here. We could barely even get a parking spot, so we'll see how busy this thing really is. My hands are shaking from driving down that road with this rental car. What are you writing, dude? This car rolled. Yeah, Fiesta! And now it's time for some Williamson. Alright. 5:20, Friday, July 11th. We are starting. Let's see, what is that? About 14 to 15 hours of travel. And now we're gonna hike in for a few hours. Check back when something cool happens, or maybe when we set up camp. I know it's a little early. It's only been 25 minutes, but this is so cool. we were just in. What did you consider this?
Like a valley.
It's kind of like a valley, but lots of nice big rocks above. A couple creek crossings already.
Look at a canyon. We call it a canyon.
You see all this stuff here has all been washed up from the creek that's way down inside of there in that foliage. This is awesome. Mike said this is video worthy.
The most video-worthy thing you've shot so far.
If it focuses right.
This canyon's amazing.
Canyon is the word I was looking for earlier. I mean, how big do you think that face is right there? Vertically. It's at least
1,000 feet?
1,000 feet.
At least.
So video doesn't give it as much justice, but that's a big ass cliff.
Ew.
This is the switchbacks. Maybe halfway through them, there's 50 to 60 of them.
There's a lot.
They said a 2,000 foot elevation gain just in the switchbacks. That way out there. It's the town of Independence, where we took the dirt road to the trailhead. Now we're here.
Those your Kelly Oslos?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yours too?
Yeah.
Just about, we're all hour and 55 minutes in. This is to show you. If you can see, path goes down there, and then where the fuck is it? Right there. Yeah. These are the switchbacks. Path. Come around. Zigzag. Boop. Go up. That's what we've been doing. Sun setting out there. So this is a good reference. That rock, or that face that we were mentioning earlier, we said it's probably about 1,000 feet. That's what we were looking at, I'm pretty sure. If you remember, Independence I zoomed in on earlier, still there, just a little farther away now. Like a lot farther away. And you think that's it's the saddle?
Up that way.
We're going up this way. A little while along there, and then we'll find a nice flat spot. Right, so we came from over here. There's the rocks that you're probably sick of seeing. We're at, what's it called, Mike? Something Saddle?
Yeah.
There's where we're going. That's the peak that we're chasing. And it's 8 o'clock here. Get the moon out. There it is. Sunset over there. Full moon one of these days this night, I think. Looks like it might be today.
It's called Symes.
Symes Saddle is where we are. Debating on whether or not we should camp here or keep going.
We just climbed up Mount Begin.
Mount Begin?
Yep.
Are you looking at that on your phone or the thing?
Phone. I emailed the text to myself. So it says we're at 2,770 meters, which you said was 9,000.
Yeah, we're at 9,080 feet. Camp. There's my tent. Mike's tent. And that's about it. It's nice flat land. We did decide to stay where we were talking at during the last video. And good thing because the sun went away pretty damn quick. But got the full moon still, and clear skies, looks like. So hopefully we'll have a nice starry night. Alright, here's a little better view of our camp. You couldn't really see it last night. Mike's tent that he told me he truly believed we could both sleep in.
There's no reason why we couldn't spoon up in here. Have a look on the inside. Plenty of room.
It's like 2 feet wide.
You telling me you wouldn't want to spoon in there?
No. But again, that's where we're headed. And
Joey makes a hell of a cup of Joe too.
yeah, you know that instant boil stuff. Sunrise getting ready in the next half hour probably. And, nice long day on the Williamson Bowl. Hopefully this is going to be the goal for the day. We'll see how it
July
goes.
12th, 5:45 a.m. And we're off for day 2. Going up.
Just a view of what the trail kind of looks like at this point. Just cut right in on the side of the hill. That's a little baby one. We're about to collect some water. Huh?
That's my spot.
So we're at the creek. And refilling on some water. As you can see, Mike was just squeezing it out of this little filter bag. Fill her back up. Put the filter back on it and repeat. Doing a good job there, Mike. Real slow.
Alright. This is gonna take forever!
Time for a little selfie action.
It's a little too close. Cheers.
Break time. Found a little shade. And yeah.
What'd you say, 9,700 feet?
Yeah, 9,700 feet. We were at 9,904 at camp, and then we went down about 500 feet, so we gained that back, and then some. Probably another hour to Anvil Camp at the most. Somewhere out there. Sunscreen's in the top lid, Mike. Probably gonna be sick of looking at all the same rocks every time. I think that's Independence, what we were talking about yesterday. Nice. So we've encountered a washout. This whole creek right here, or dried out gully, whatever you want to call it, is a washout. Trail goes from there, used to go right through here. One of the other hikers we just passed recommended that we go high. That looks like a lot of fucking work. So we're just gonna go down through these 2 hills. Scramble up over there. It's like just about 15-foot vertical, right?
More.
20?
Yeah.
So,
Here we go.
there's Michael. He's jammed up. He just threw his pack like a madman. I think we're like 40 feet down the hill. I don't think his phone survived that one. We'll see. So far out of this trip, you're gonna have a broken laptop and a broken cell phone.
Makes for a good trip, I'd say.
I'd get on all fours, man.
Huh?
Get on all fours. Like bear crawl down.
Do what?
Like, never mind.
Dude, did I pick the worst way or what?
I think.
fucking turn off the camera. It's embarrassing. This is all fucking loose. Go high. Higher than that, dude.
Yeah, I think he wanted us to cross like over there on that bridge, but that was a big hike to get up to.
About my pack?
Alright, fine. And you shouldn't have thrown it all the way down the...
I didn't think that would happen. I didn't throw it, I just sort of like...
Alright. Some awesome views still. We just got hung up in that washout for about a half hour. Got down into it pretty easily and had a little trouble getting out. So
my pack got into it really easy.
yeah. Beautiful day. It's really not even too hot. What did you say? Like 65? It's like perfect.
It's breezy.
Yeah, solid breeze. Probably hear it in the microphone right now. We're still going. Kind of funky looking rocks, just weird colored moss on them. Up here, sun shining away. That's where we've been coming from. This is a new look for us. Some greenery and a little waterfall over there. Seen a couple others, I just never got the camera out. All in all, we're still cruising along, doing well. So checking in, about 4-hour mark. We're at 11,100 feet, taking a little water break. Kind of, this is the path this way. I'm not sure, do you see where it goes, Mike? After that? Switches back that way.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see when we get to the turn. But yeah, still beautiful skies, still moving. Alright. We are at 5 hours of hiking. Covered about 6 miles maybe. And we are coming to a point in which usually there's at least one in every mountain where you have to shit your pants to go up. There's high exposure here, so obviously you can see all these rocks. The way that they get down here is by falling. We have to cross that, and then we have to get up and cross this snow field, and we'll get up over the ridge right there, I'm assuming. We got a little plan mapped out though, and so we're sitting here taking a break, fueling up, getting ready to go. Check back at the ridge, hopefully. There's Mr. Mike. That's about, I can't see through my glasses. Shit. That's about where we took our break, about 10 minutes ago. Up here, almost to our crossing point, right there. Alright, so route took us a little different from what we were thinking. Well, if you remember that rock formation, there's that snow field that was just to the right of it. I'm actually going up behind it. We're going to go up through there, which is a little more comforting. Out of the rock slide area, out of anything that looks too potentially threatening. There's one section here that you came across like that. Yeah, knew this place, so. Sucks about this is just straight downhill fucking snow slide if you slip. So we changed up the poles a little bit and got them ready. so that you can rest yourself with them. What's up? That's what we're doing. That's what we were just doing. And that's where it goes. It's a big effing hill. Pretty nerve-wracking. Is that Williamson right there, Mike?
Where?
To the right?
Nah, he's over here.
You still can't see Williamson, but we're getting there.
That guy might be Tyndall, though. I don't know.
Maybe Tyndall for Mike Bowen, PhD in mountainography. All right. What's loose heroing?
Hurting.
Oh.
Loose heroing. It means don't be a hero.
Means don't climb here by yourself. Bring a buddy. Use a buddy system. All right, so this is our 6-hour mark. We have gotten into. You think this is considered the bowl yet, Mike?
No.
No?
I think the bowl is going to be up on the other side of this thing here.
Oh shit. Well, we completed Shepherd's Pass. I know that much. Come across our first lake.
Lake Helen's Troy, I think is what it is.
Lake Helen's of Troy. Got a little pine forest over there. But there's our path, and we think we're gonna
Snake up to the left.
come up over there. Whoop. Over there. We'll see. But we're gonna set up. Come on, make food right now. Or keep moving. Oh, buddy. Alright. There she is coming up over that ridge. Luckily, I kept following the main trail. And Mike goes, you know what? I remember the directions said at some point you gotta get off the trail. So we went a little too far, but read the directions again. Had to break trail. No real great way coming up here, just straight up.
Not more than a few hundred feet off.
Yeah, I mean we didn't go too far. Just... That thing looks pretty sick.
Still pretty damn big and pretty damn far away.
Yeah. Here's Tyndall.
That guy is 14 and change. 14.3. About what, 12.5?
I'm on the wrong side. Alright, check that. Look at that guy. Nice and big.
Big Willie.
Tyndall looks taller, but probably just depth perception right now. Either way, we're gassed. We're gonna stop and get lunch. That looks like the final ridge, although we've said that about 4 times. And then another one comes. Here's Camp 2. We decided, I don't know the last time I recorded, but I don't know, we were somewhere over there I think last time we recorded. We both literally just laid down and passed out in the grass. So we moved a little farther down to some flat area and pitched tents. Hiked up over that ridge towards Williamson Bowl and talked to a few other people. And right now we're kind of on the fence about what we're gonna do. Because apparently the was it the chute or the chimney? The chute?
Both.
Well, both the chute and the chimney have some rockfall hazards, and Mike and I are geniuses. I tell you what, because we didn't bring any helmets. So I don't know. We're gonna go check it out tomorrow, see what it looks like. Unfortunately, it's more than likely gonna be bad news bears for us. So, but nonetheless, Still an incredible journey.
It's the journey, not the destination.
Yeah. We had to learn that the hard way on Rainier. Oh, what's that, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah.
So.
Kilimanjaro too.
Kilimanjaro for you and Jen. This wouldn't be the first time we had to turn around. But well, I'll let you know later. Here's just another angle to show you how secluded we really are. There's my tent. And Mike's tent. There's nothing else.
Hey Joey, how close am I?
You gotta break that ridge. Mike's trying to go find out. He thinks a section of snow just instantaneously melted and created a pond. I said no, it's a shadow, so he's investigating. Alright, it's 5 to 6 in the morning. We're running about half hour, 25 minutes late from where we wanted to jump off at, but we still got plenty of time. Slept really good. What time we go to bed? Like 7:30? 7:30 we went to bed. Slept like a rock until 1, and then wind kicked up and just was flapping away at our tents. But still awesome. Completely different looking when the sun's coming up compared to going down. But that's where we're going. It's actually over to the right. That ridge is where the chute and the chimney are. And fingers crossed. Oh, I wasn't even recording that whole fucking time.
Start over.
Alright. Take 2. This is the first challenge today. Going down across all these rocks to the bridge. Luckily there's some cairns, which is these piles of rocks on top of other rocks, set there by other climbers, usually to tell you, hey, here's a pretty decent route. And then this black section of the mountain, that is the reference point that you were told to look for, and that is your way up to the ridge and then to the chimney.
Tyndall's looking pretty badass right now.
Yeah, this is the Williamson Bowl, and that's Tyndall. It's just a big
monolith.
It's one big ass rock, basically. These guys we talked to yesterday, they're like, oh yeah, it's easy. I'm like,
Not doing it.
We're okay. But we'll check in later, and hopefully we'll be somewhere a little higher in altitude. A little different view of the Williamson Bowl. There's 4 lakes. There's one there, one back there, one here. This is what we've been hiking down the last 5 minutes or so. Not little rocks either. These are some, you can see here. I need to step up on this. It's like a full step. Either way, some hard work. There's the town of Independence again. Let's say I'm in the middle of the bowl. That's where we dropped in at. I'm all the way down. We're making our way back up. If this isn't the middle of the bowl, then right there is gonna be the middle. And yeah, same views as before. So. Whoa. Alrighty, we are almost through the bowl. That's where we're headed to gain access to that little bee right there. We just came across another fellow climber. Talked to him as far as helmets were. He said he saw about everyone that he saw go through. He saw half go in with and half without helmets. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ascend a bit And we both have an agreement that if either one of us feel that it gets too sketchy or are uncomfortable,
proceed with extreme caution.
we will bail. So hopefully neither one of us get too nervous. And
But I have a tendency to do that.
Mike has a tendency to get a little more nervous than I. It's understandable. He's like the cutest, never mind, baby in the world. Soon to be model.
No.
Alright, well, I'm putting the camera. Alright, so I'm sitting here. We're feeling kind of dumb. Where the trail description says, to the right of a black stain, you'll find the trail. We overshot that. We went way over to where I was showing you earlier. We think there's nothing over there. So we think that might be the black stain they were talking about. But I don't know. Still up for grabs. We've wasted almost an hour backtracking. So we'll see how it goes. Not looking too great so far though. How you feeling, Michael?
Huh?
How you feeling?
Hanging in there. It's wet.
There's a good hand hold. Yep. Oh, no. Up above that one. The rock right above that.
Let's see.
I got up on that rock to the left. This is what we've been trudging through though. Partnered up with two other guys. Once we found the trail. And that is where we're headed for now. We lost a good amount of time though, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Keep moving.
What do you think?
Probably 3 or 4 times we've had to sit down and stop and decide whether we're going to keep going or not. This will be our hard point for the day. Just a little too sketched out. Not happy with how loose all this stuff is. And how long it's taking us. It's going to completely change our entire plans, and if one of us was to be hurt, that would change them even more. So we're taking precautionary steps, and it's going to take our time and go back down now.
We're about 13.8.
Yeah, 13.77 about.
It's a hell of a view.
So I'm down in the bowl, 12,427. I think our highest was like, what, 13.8 or 13,700 or something, almost 13.8. And that was, let me show you. Here is the black stain on the rocks we were supposed to see the first time. Right there. And then we were up there beyond that point that you can see when we decided to turn around. Mike still, there he is, on his way. And wait, was that Mike? There's Mike. But yeah, so I think I might go start packing up camp ahead of time. We another hour and a half just to the camp, and we want to get down as low as we can so we can get in the car early Monday. See how it plays out. Oh, we've made it down. Tore down camp and just one last goodbye to Williamson. Thanks, but no thanks. So remember we showed you that earlier from yesterday. We had to cross back up about there. There's some boot prints just going straight across. And that would be your sled ride to death if you ever slipped. So as I'm crossing to come back, some assholes above us were trying to traverse the rocks up there,
They were afraid of the ice.
because they were afraid to walk on the snow. Kicked up a big ass rock, and I had to turn around and run while I was on that thing, and it was pretty effing scary. So other than between that and all of these, I'm kind of sick of rocks at this point. How about you, Mike? You done with rocks for a while? Okay, let's go to the beach. Mike just made out with a pine tree. It is very nice when you're up on, it's like basically a rock hill, and then you come down and
It's like being on the moon.
this most fragrant little section of pine trees. It smells so damn good. So Mike decided to kiss one, like most normal people. Slowly but steadily we're getting down there. You've probably seen it 100 other times before, but it's just cool. Maybe the last time we'll get a view like this. Oh, he's way out there. That's not gonna focus. Trying to walk and record at the same time isn't the easiest thing in Camp 3. After 12 and a half, almost 13 hours on the trail today and the mountain, we made it back to almost to where we camped our first time. Our first camp's about 20 minutes that way, we think. But either way, we only have a quick 2-hour bomb hike to the car tomorrow. That way we can get off this fucking mountain. We're gonna do a little celebratory, non-celebratory
A
drinking.
little bit of beam to ease us into sleep.
Yeah, not that we really need it, but
Yeah.
we bought it. We can't just let the thing go to waste, right?
Right. We have to at least have some.
We've been too tired every other night to drink it, so.
I'm too tired tonight, but I'm still gonna force a couple of gulps down.
Yeah, and that's our Sunday night. What are you guys doing?